Welcome back to the finale of Bugsnax. In the last episode, we had a party celebrating that everybody had finally returned to Snackburg, and discovered from Eggabell that that she had found out how to find Elizabeth. Now, we were excited to start off on this little adventure to come find her, but an earthquake occurred, meaning that the town is now partially destroyed and everyone is banding together to try and sort something out. We made our way to the temple doors at the top of the island and ended up falling down into this area, creepily called the Undersnacks. It's the only area of the game you cannot go back from this area. There's only one way forward, and that's what we're here to sort out. You'll also notice that there's a couple of pieces of wood here. These are actually pieces of our various traps. Broke when we fell in, so we can't do anything with them. You'll also notice that this area is, how do I say, creepy AF? Yeah, this is quite a unique area. It's almost like this. It almost feels like you're inside a living creature made up of this. And if you look, these are all pieces of existing Bugsnax that we've seen throughout our time here on the island. This red water is completely unlike anything we've seen so far. And it all seems to pulse. Oh, what was that? The tremors are getting worse the further down we go. But yeah, as you can see, we are making our way through. At least it's linear, so there's no way of getting lost, but...
Ah! What is this thing? Help!
So, quick, before you do anything else, grab your camera. Filbo. And then this thing. Snack Squash. What is this thing? That wasn't creepy at all.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Is Eggabell with you? I don't know how we all got separated. Well, you found me pretty quick. I'm sure she's not far.
Here's hoping. But yeah, this has always been a little creepy. Every time I see this, it's just, you know, with everything sort of moving slightly as if this is a living creature, as if it's all breathing and...
Yuck! What is this stuff? Ugh, it's slimy and cold, and I
Notice that there's a fork here.
I don't want to eat it. If Liz
Nothing
is really
happens
down
initially,
here,
but
we
what
better find
happens
her
if
fast.
you break off and go a different way to the way Filbo's gone? Googly eye. So what happens if we go? Oh, yep, that's what happens. The Snack Squatch comes after you. It is entirely possible to see the Snack Squatch in various parts of the island, but he's hidden out in the non-player areas. So, like, he's on the edge of the waterfall in Flavor Falls, and you can see him in the woods at Sugar Pine Woods and stuff. But,
Let them through.
uh-oh. He's otherwise really rare, so you can only get a snack. So that snapshot we got of him earlier is one of the few times you're guaranteed to get it. But if you look around, there's virtually one of every type of Bugsnax, and what appears to be Elizabeth for some reason. Let's head in and see what awaits us.
Oh, Lisbeth! It's you! You're alive!
Bilbo, you're here.
I can't believe it! We've got so much catching up to do!
I wish I could, but we're out of time. You have to get out of here. You have to gather up the others and get off the island.
Okay, then we can talk on the way back.
No, Bilbo. I can't go with you like this. I'm so sorry. Are you seriously trying to interview me right now? I regret inviting you. You came here to interview Elizabeth Megafig? Fine. Keep it quick.
What is this place?
This is the island's true form. It's Bugsnax all the way down.
That's kind of amazing.
It's disgusting once you understand what Bugsnax really are.
What are Bugsnax, really?
They're parasites. They get inside you and they change you, your body and your mind. They make you want them, and before you know it, you become them.
Who would want to turn into Bugsnax?
It's not that simple. They're insidious, patient. You'll show them a weakness, and they'll exploit it. What you see here, this is what's left of everybody who came before us, of every living thing that wasn't Bugsnax. They always win.
What happened to you?
After I saved Eggabell, I fell into this place. Before I knew what was happening, I was swarmed. Bugsnax were crawling down my throat. They tried to erase me, to make me into them.
That's horrible.
I almost lost myself. But somehow I pushed back. I made them into me.
So that Bugsnax golem monster was you?
That's right. I'm sorry if I scared you. I just wanted to make everyone leave this awful place. But I can't make Bugsnax talk.
So the Bugsnax are under control?
No. The Bugsnax are in a frenzy. They have been since we came here. They're so ravenous that they're shaking the ground apart. I'm the only thing keeping this island together right now. But it's like fighting a tsunami with a bucket.
That's everything.
There. You have your answers. I hope you write a story worth telling. I'm sorry that I put you through so much to get it. I can't hold them back for much longer. Please, go and warn the others.
Wait, I have one more question. If you're really not coming back, then what am I supposed to do without you?
What do you mean? You've been doing just fine without me.
It's only a matter of time before I screw up and ruin everything. I'm not good at stuff, and everybody hates me. But they love you, Lizbert.
They love the idea of me. I'm sorry I put so much on your shoulders, Bilbo. But you are the one who can bring them together. Me? Well, I'm the one who made it all fall apart.
What are you saying?
I led you to this terrible island. I filled your bodies with parasites. I ignored all the warning signs. I didn't understand what any of you really needed. So now I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. I'll keep the Bugsnax at bay long enough for everyone to escape.
Liz, no, there has to be some other way. We can help you.
No, I should be the only one to suffer the consequences of my actions. Nobody else needs to get hurt because of me.
Where have I heard that before?
Eggabell, you shouldn't be here. You need to get away.
Get up. Get up. Come on. Let's go. Get up.
Hey! Ow! Oh, Eggabell, stop it!
No, you stop it! I didn't sleep in an igloo for months just so you could play martyr. We're getting out of here together.
I can't. My control is already slipping. If I step outside this cave, my connection to the Bugsnax will break and the island will collapse before I make it another step.
Huh. All right. Then I'll get in there with you. Move over.
Move over? It's not a car, Belle.
See? That wasn't so hard, right?
It worked! Eggabell, you beautiful genius! Wait, how did you lose your eye?
Oh, I didn't. I just got conjunctivitis. At least the eye patch looks cool, right?
It does make you look a bit dangerous.
So, how long before
That's
the
not
island
creepy at all.
explodes?
Oh, I don't know. It could be any moment.
But I'm sure Liz and I can keep it together, at least until you get everybody out of here.
What? So now I'm supposed to leave both of you behind?
Hey, don't worry about us. We've been through worse than this, right?
We both survived so much by ourselves. Imagine what we can do when we're together.
Okay, good luck. And well, I'll see you again someday.
It's time to get moving. Get back to Snaktooth.
Going to have to take a bit of a shortcut. Hold on.
Yep, and we've just been flung out of a volcano. What a way to go. So, yes, as has been foreshadowed, the Bugsnax are parasites. They taste delicious to people who have massive holes in themselves, like in their souls. So, they entice you into eating more of them and convincing yourself that they are the solution to your problems. When you eat enough of them, then you turn into Bugsnax. Now, the reason, now you might remember that the reporter was sick the first time that they ate the Bugsnax. That's because the reporter doesn't have anything that the Bugsnax can prey on in their soul. They have no holes, they have no self-doubts.
Agabel? Is that you? Oh, sorry, buddy. Head hurt. Oh, bad. Not dream time yet. Gotta save friends. Yes! Yes, save friends!
So, we're about to see the end game. As you can see, Snaksburg Island is beginning to turn back into its true form, which is a massive amalgamation of Bugsnax. Without Eliza Bird and Eggabell to hold them back, the entire island would just transform and swarm. And then obviously, any grumpuses on the island would be transformed. That's why the volcano's going berserk.
We can't let the others eat any more Bugsnax. If they transform all the way, then who knows what'll happen?
If they transform,
Oh,
so
why did we feed them so many already? I just hope they can resist until we're all out of here.
even the water's turned into the same liquid that was in the Undersnacks. Escape from Snaktooth. You notice the name's changed from Snaksburg. So here's the thing, if you did all the side quests, if you complete everything, then you are locked into the golden ending. If you have not completed any of the character's side quests, then unfortunately you are on a timer of sorts. Each character has hit points, so every time you fail at a part of what's about to happen, they will eventually succumb and transform into more Bugsnax. You'll see what I mean in a few moments. When it wants to load, of course. Right, so we need to escape from Snaktooth.
Snorpy!
There they are. Where in Grump's name have you two been?
I'll explain later. The Bugsnax are coming to wipe us out. We gotta get off this island now!
I suspected as much. Luckily, the balloon is almost ready to take flight.
Great! But where is everybody?
They're holding off the swarm as best they can. I've supplied them with all my most dangerous inventions. That'll only buy us time.
Snort Dog! They're coming down from the mountain! I need you here! Now!
Hold steady, my love. I'm on my way. Oh, but somebody needs to finish fueling the balloon.
Don't worry, Snorpy. Leave the balloon to me. Go and help Chandler.
Splendid. As for you, you may need my snack chop. It's much like the snack trap if it were set to, puree. Good luck.
Okay, this looks simple enough.
Let's supply that. So yeah. defend Filbo.
Buddy, you better put that trap to good use.
Why are we circling around it? Oh, is that where I'm meant to be stood and the camera didn't like it? Yep. So as you can see, the Bugsnax are coming for us. And it's really strange seeing the normally these innocent little strabbies just marching in formation.
Oh, okay. I'll be fine for now, buddy. Go and help the others. I'll have the balloon ready by the time you get back.
So Filbo's going to keep hold of the balloon and he's going to make sure it's ready to go at any point. Filbo is the only member of Snaxburg that cannot die. So if you fight, so don't worry too much about the strabbies. They're easy. This is meant to be your introduction to what you're doing. You're not catching Bugsnax, you're killing them. And as you can see, yes, the island is very slowly changing back into its true form, which is just a huge mountain of Bugsnax.
Stay still, you pugnacious pests! Gah, why did Snorperton make this so cumbersome?
One has foreseen. The Bugsnax will be 5 feet to the right of where you're aiming.
I'm a scientist, not an exterminator. You do it if you're so inclined.
One is strictly a pacifist. Also, one is pushing 70.
Not enough. Ah, but here comes someone with a healthy capacity for violence. Take this device.
I'm
and
glad
clear
you
a
finally
path
gave
for
me a
us,
compliment,
please.
Floofty. So yeah, this is basically that grappling hook we had before, but now it's got a boxing glove, obviously. So yay, we get to kill things. I actually like this section. So if you let them past, essentially what happens is they will fend them off. In the golden ending, you're basically invincible. So the characters have huge pools of hit points and they won't succumb easily to the Bugsnax. If you have not completed any, if you've not completed every assignment, then unfortunately you are going to have a really tough time with this. Because this is the only time in the game where characters can die.
That's enough mortal danger for one day. Let's abscond while the Bugsnax have subsided.
You don't have to tell me twice. You, however, must continue. The others still need your help.
Probably notice this video is going to be a lot longer than the others because I really want to show what happens at the end here.
Come on, Snacks! Let's see what you got!
Chum, over here! I've just finished another device, the trip drone. With this, we can hold off the Bugsnax and escape before Chandlo collapses.
Don't worry, Snort Dog! I could do this all day!
Oh, you beautiful fool. I'll pilot the drone, you aim the shot. Unfortunately, we're short on connective surfaces.
How about this? Alley-oop!
That'll do.
I like Snarpy. I'm not gonna lie, I like Snarpy. So yeah, this is basically just doing the same thing as before, tripping them up like this.
Relocating!
So just keep doing this and you're fine. Again, don't worry too much if you, like I said, if you completed your quest and you've been keeping up on them, then don't worry too much if you about the characters. They basically are virtually invincible.
Let's get another angle.
Yep.
You gotta be quick on this one though, because they can overwhelm you very quickly.
This one's for Snort Dog!
Thankfully, the trip drone is a lot more forgiving on this one.
We crushed it, dog! I'm gonna give you the hug of your life!
Don't celebrate too soon. We're not safe until we're off this horrid rock. To the balloon!
So yeah, if it wasn't for Egbert, I've said this before, but if it wasn't for Egbert and Elizabeth holding all the Bugsnax back, this basically what would be happening. The rocks themselves, the ground, the very trees, everything around us would convert to Bugsnax and just overwhelm us. There wouldn't be any fighting back. This would be an apocalypse level event. if it were worldwide. However,
You see anything yet? All this smoke is making my eyes water.
Don't worry. There's one thing I'm good at. It's looking for trouble. Speaking of, snacks at 3 o'clock.
You got it! Fire in the hole!
I kind of like this section as well. This is one of my favorite sections.
Who knew snack water was so flammable, huh?
It's almost a
So the
shame
red
to
stuff
waste
that we
it
saw
like this.
earlier does appear to be snack water.
Bestie, you're just in time for the end of the world. But now that you're here, if you take over the lunch pad, Cromdo can pick up the speed on those barrels. Can't you, Cromdo?
Eh, sure thing, Beth. If I don't break my crumpet back first.
Don't step on the flipping thingy, though. That's the only thing I will say. I did that once. It was not a fun time.
Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this. There you go. Another one for you. There you go.
Okay, and then next is...
Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this. Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this. There you go. Another one for you. Here, take this. Oh, my bad.
So yeah, one other thing as well is that the Bugsnax seem to be a bit of an allegory for drugs. When you consider that they taste delicious to anybody who has, you know, issues, personal problems.
Oh, that's heavy. Another one.
And obviously they're terrible for you. You will die if you eat too many of them.
Whew. Oh, it looked pretty
They're also
nasty for a
difficult,
sec, but I
and
knew
you know they're
you'd
also
pull through,
addictive,
bestie.
and
We made it!
you know.
That means Snorpy owes me $5. Blow this popsicle stand, huh?
Right, we're nearly done. There's only one more section I believe we need to complete, and it's around here. Oh no, sorry, 2 more sections.
Runaway snacks never come back. Oh.
I don't get it. Why are the little ones attacking us? They love me.
They're like a mob of adoring fans, darling. They love you so much that they each want a piece of you.
Even so, I can't bring myself to hurt them. So why'd Snorpy have to go and weaponize Sprout?
Bramble, I didn't know you were so punk rock.
I'm not a punk or a rock. I can't do this.
Well,
Have you noticed that the googly eyes remain? I don't know why.
I've got them all warmed up.
I think it's meant to
time
just
for you
add to the creep
bring
factor.
The house down. Oh!
Alright, let's get them. So these are the peel bugs that we've seen before. It's weird how all the super shy ones are still super dangerous. This one's also possibly the hardest section of the game, where you have to just have. There we go. But the quicker you complete these, dictates how quickly you'll finish this. So. If you didn't finish any of the side quests, then you basically add. If you didn't finish any of the side quests, but you also spent a lot of time feeding the Grumps' Bugsnax, you are actually basically down to 1 hit point per Grump. But this is the thing, the Grumpuses have now realized that the Bugsnax are not the solution to the problem. That should do it, I think. Yeah, like I said, that one's probably the worst section.
Is it over? Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
No time for an encore, Gramble dear. We better boogie.
Yeah, that's right. Run off, guys. Unfortunately, the Strabby that helps you in the little ball has to stay behind. He is part of the problem at the end of the day, so we have to leave him.
Come on now! Get, you varmints!
It's no use, Whammy. Must have learned a few things since the Stone Age.
Well, what do you want me to do? I won't let them take my garden.
There's hardly any garden left.
There's enough. I still got my special sauce, fresh grown.
Oh, good thinking.
Yep, that's right. There is a seventh type of sauce.
Oh, didn't see you there. Would you mind helping out? Just a matter of life and death is
I
all.
love Triffany. I don't care what you say. So yeah, we now have special sauce. We've got 20 shots of this stuff, so let's not waste it. So the Bugsnax love this special sauce for whatever reason, so they'll just start knocking themselves out over it. It is both the best and the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Hunger! It's also the shortest section, I just realized.
That's about as big a break as we're gonna get. Come on, Whamby. It's now or never.
Oh, I gave it my best. All right, Triffy. Let's go home.
And there we go. That is every Grumpus saved. But if you didn't manage to complete the side quest, what essentially happens is that they basically go on a bit of a mini rant about how everything has been horrible since day one and how they really feel about things, and they just and then their limbs that have turned into snacks just sort of fall off, and then they just die and vanish. It's horrible. It's horrible to watch.
We're all here, though I think the balloon needs another minute.
No time.
Never mind. We gotta get on board now.
Right, go. Okay, oh, not you again.
Come on. We're not gonna make it.
Oh.
Thanks, Liz. Egg.
And that's it. That is the game finished. The only thing left to do now is to go through the ending sequence and watch the credits. But yeah, that's the end of Snaktooth. That's the end of Snaxburg and Snaktooth Island. It would have been a perfectly decent blaze if it wasn't for the fact that the bugs are trying to kill you. So yeah, the island itself appears to be one giant amalgamation of Bugsnax, and it's implied that the island is somehow self-aware enough to be able to, it eats Grumpuses. So it eats living people, essentially. But it's never made outright clear is if the island itself is some kind of giant monster that the Bugsnax are part of, or if the Bugsnax collectively are the monster. It's a little ambiguous, and it's fine. But yeah, we made it back to this place, which I assume is meant to be like civilization. This is the only area of the game you also can't access normally. You've got no more tools. You can still use this if you really want to for some reason, but let's talk to everyone and see what they've got to say for themselves.
There goes another farm. Serves me right for building it on top of an island-sized pest. I guess there's no shame in starting fresh. I'll find a place with rich soil, and even richer history, where me and Triffy can settle down.
So Amber's learned that failure isn't the worst thing in the world. He learned that, you can learn from your past mistakes and do better next time, basically.
I was so close to giving up back there. I get so caught up dwelling on the way lives end. But that's not the only thing that matters, yeah? Wambus and I, we're gonna start the rest of our lives today.
You truthfully learned that archaeology's fine, but you gotta spend time with the people who care about you.
It's funny. I spent all my time chasing one muse, and as soon as I put it out of my mind, another strikes me. As we floated down from the sky, watching our home crumble to dust, a little song sprung into my head. I call it an ode to Gramble.
So yeah, Wiggle had inspiration after all, which had nothing to do with the deliciousness of Bugsnax. It was down to having everything she knew
I thought I'd
destroyed.
be real sad when I left all my little ones behind. But I feel okay. I don't know, maybe it helps they tried to murder me. But also, I got folks who love me back for real. Like, well, Wiggle.
Yeah, exactly. And you learn that you've got to stick with the people who care about you.
Hey, bestie. I think I need a vacay from this vacay. Going home doesn't seem so bad anymore. My old life, my old friends, they're all gone. But like, now I know that I can make new friends. And this time, I won't ruin it for myself.
Yeah, and Befka learned that sometimes you just gotta chill. I think is the ultimate message of hers. That you know, you might have lost your old friends, but you can always make new ones.
Okay, I know when I'm beat. I draw the line at island full of monsters. All I wanted to do was quit my dead-end job and do what makes me happy. I don't need some big Bugsnax scam to do that. Hey, maybe I'll get started in the music business.
Crom does, I think, figured out that there's no easy path to happiness and success. You've just gotta push yourself into doing what you want to do ultimately, and hope for the best.
While I regret that all my research was destroyed, I have come away with a revelation. I cannot improve Grumpus kind if I refuse to understand it. It may be a long and frankly annoying endeavor, but it is one worth pursuing.
And Floofties more or less speaks for themselves in the sense that, you know, you can't, if you don't understand people, you can't help them, no matter how hard you try. And also, if you're an arrogant jackass, no one's going to listen to you anyway.
I've never felt so wrong being right. I wish I hadn't wasted so much time telling riddles. I don't need to be all-powerful to give good advice. I just need to be me. And those who listen will listen.
Children, you've got to be yourself, no matter what.
Look at that mess. It seems my enemies aren't so all-powerful after all. But still, there were many close calls, and Chandler was always there for me. I think perhaps I could share everything with him.
Snoopy's lesson learned was open up to people. Don't keep everything bottled up, or people will just worry about you.
There's no way I ever would have made it out of there by myself. Good thing Snorpy had my back. When did he get so strong?
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
I hit my personal limit. But that doesn't matter. There's no limit to what we can do together.
Nothing you can... When people...
Hey, buddy.
When people...
Are you ready to go?
Not just yet, but yeah, every Grumpus that was with us has learned something valuable from this experience. It's a shame it took a giant island full of monsters before they realized, but you know.
Hey, buddy. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We should head out. I hate leaving it like this. Liz and Egg, what if they're still out there?
They can
Yeah.
take care of themselves.
If anybody can survive in that terrible place, it's them.
You're not thinking of going back, right?
No, you're right. Nobody should ever set foot on Snaktooth Island again.
We have to move
I know.
on at some
I can't
point.
go wallowing in regret now. We're barely even out of the woods. It's gonna take a while for the Bugsnax to wear off on us. I can't go back home like this, so is it alright if I stay with you for a while? I can help you with your story. Maybe figure out which parts to tell, or...
Yeah, of course, Baron.
Great. Let's go.
And yeah, that's the end of everyone's stories. Everyone now goes their separate ways, I suppose. And apparently, that's the first time as well that we hear that
I have to admit,
Bugsnax
you
wear off.
got guts. Tracking down Elizabeth inside an erupting volcano? It's compelling, dramatic, sensational. I'd call it fiction if you didn't have this Philippus Yahoo along as a witness.
It's Philbo, actually.
Point is, you're a regular Grumpter S. Thompson. It's just too bad those Bugsnax weren't real, huh?
Yeah, too bad. I hate to think that we went through all that for nothing, so, I hope you can spread the truth about Snaktooth before anybody else gets hurt.
Don't worry, GNN specializes in painful truths. And speaking of, you're fired. This story's a page-turner and all, but you lost your job the second you walked out that door.
Oof. How dare you?
Oh, please. It's not like I expected you to come back. Also, you're legally dead. Might want to clear that up soon.
Well, that wasn't ideal, but...
So yeah, we
you've
lost
had
our
worse
job at the
days,
beginning
huh,
of the
buddy?
game.
So,
We've been
I
working for
hear
free
the
all this
elections are
entire
coming
time.
up,
How
and,
stupid.
I was thinking of running for mayor. I could use a helping paw. How about it?
Sounds good. And that's it. That's the end of Bugsnax. I know I said that like 3 times, but that's really genuinely it now. That is the last... Yeah, now it's just the credits. This game was very fun to play, I've got to say. But also, pay attention during the credits, because the characters have their what they did after moments. Pictures will pop up on screen. It's really interesting, because, like I say, the Bugsnax themselves seem to be an allegory to drugs in the sense that you get addicted to them. And the people who genuinely take drugs and get addicted to them tend to be people who are very, very, who haven't had the best shot at life. Also, that Wambus picture we just saw shows him with his sauce farm. That brings up the idea that sauce is a naturally growing substance in this world, because it certainly isn't in reality. But it also implies that the sauce is the one thing on Snaktooth Island that wasn't Bugsnax. So the only living organism that wasn't actually out to kill us in the end was the plants. Which is kind of nice to know, I suppose. Nice to see Cromdo decided to chase his dream of music in show business. And also, if you listen to the song that's playing during the credits, this was played during one of the big marketing pushes. This was played during the initial trailer for Bugsnax, and it gives the entire plot away. The part where it goes, "It's Bugsnax," was in the trailer, and it was one of the major, sounds in the trailer. In other words, the first trailer gives away the twist. The island is Bugsnax all the way down. Also, notice there, Floofty's head would not have come back, given that they've got a prosthetic limb right there. Yeah, I gotta say, thank you to the developers for this. This is a very unique game, and I genuinely recommend giving it a try. It's janky, and there's some bits of it I would change, like the, not having a warp system, for example. It's one thing I would legitimately change. But yeah, for what it is, this is an actually really good game, and I've recommended it to a lot of people. And as you can see, in the end, Philbo became mayor, and everyone came back together to celebrate. And even though it's never outright stated, it is implied that Elizabeth and Eggabell were able to live out the rest of their lives quietly on the remains of Snaktooth Island, which presumably the island itself died.
No, I sent them away. It would be hard to make them disappear at this point.
Do they suspect anything?
Hard to say. Could be they're idiots. Could be they know the truth and they're keeping it quiet.
Very well. We will have to keep our eye on them. Tu quid edas.
Omne vivamex Bugsnax.
Uh-oh. So yeah, it ain't over. The developers have said that they would really love to go into making a sequel to this game, because there's no way they can leave that at the end there. With the implication that the Grumpinati are actually real, and that Bugsnax are going to start spreading to the mainland at some point. Like, how could you leave that? That would be the worst way to leave this series, and I really hope it becomes a full-on series at some point. Because like I say, it's a good game. It's got a little bit of jank to it, and obviously it has that, you know, you can tell it was made by... This wasn't made by a AAA developer, because, you know, it's actually fun to play. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who's watched this, and I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please feel free to leave a comment, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you for another video very soon. Until then, stay safe, bye.